Forget awkward money talks and start using these professional phrases to present your FEs with total confidence.
Join our community by hitting like and subscribing to master real-world English every day. Let's go!
How to talk about your fees in English without feeling nervous or awkward.
Use confident words, a clear structure, and stay calm after the number. It's about confidence, not perfection.
Why do I always feel uncomfortable when someone asks me about money?
Many professionals feel that way because money feels personal and risky. When we feel judged, our brain goes into protection mode and we start doubting ourselves.
Is that why I start talking too much and offering discounts immediately?
Exactly. When a client asks about the price, many people panic and say, "It's $50, but I can give you a discount." That makes you sound unsure and cheap.
Wow, I've done that so many times.
It's very common, so don't feel bad, but that reaction sends the wrong message about your value.
Why does offering a discount so fast make me sound cheap?
Because it shows you don't believe in your own value. If you reduce your fee before the client reacts, it sounds like you think it's too expensive yourself.
So the problem is not my English, it's my confidence, right?
For sure. Your English might be fine, but your tone and word choice communicate insecurity.
What is the biggest mistake professionals make when talking about money?
The biggest mistake is sounding apologetic. They lower their voice, hesitate, and rush to justify the number.
Why do we hesitate so much in that moment?
Because we mentally translate and overthink. Instead of using a ready-made phrase, we try to build a perfect sentence in our head.
Interesting. So translation makes it worse?
Yes, because while you're translating, your confidence drops. Silence feels uncomfortable, so you start filling it with unnecessary words.
How does that affect fluency?
It creates hesitation and breaks your rhythm. Fluency comes from using ready-made spoken chunks, not building sentences word by word.
What do you mean by spoken chunks?
Spoken chunks are natural phrases your brain learns as one piece. For example, the project fee for this scope of work is a complete chunk.
So I don't need to think about grammar if I use a chunk?
Yeah, you just use it as one unit. Your brain recognizes it as safe and automatic.
Wow, that already makes me feel calmer.
You see, when you have structure, fear decreases.
So what should I stop saying immediately?
Stop saying price and cost in professional situations. Those words sound like expenses, not value.
Really? I always say the price is.
Try replacing price with fee or investment. These words sound professional and high value.
Why does investment sound stronger?
Because it focuses on results, not expense. An investment implies return and benefit.
That makes so much sense. Wow.
Words shape perception, right? When you upgrade your vocabulary, you upgrade your authority.
So instead of the price is $50, what should I say?
Say, the project fee for this scope of work is $50. It sounds structured and confident.
That does sound more professional.
Or even stronger, the total investment for these results is $50. Now, the focus is on results.
Interesting. That changes everything.
Exactly. It shifts the energy from cost to value.
Why do simple word changes have such an impact?
Because communication is emotional, not just logical. Clients feel your confidence before they analyze your grammar.
So tone is more important than perfection?
Absolutely. Fluency and certainty matter more than sounding advanced.
What happens if I try to sound too formal?
You may sound unnatural and distant. Professional doesn't mean robotic.
Can you give me an example of too formal versus natural?
Sure. Too formal. The aforementioned services shall require a financial compensation of. That sounds heavy and unnatural.
I would never say that.
Natural and strong. The project fee for this scope of work is simple and clear.
So simple is powerful.
Exactly. Clarity builds trust.
When exactly should I say the fee?
Say it after explaining the value and scope. First describe results, then present the number calmly.
Why not say the number first?
Because without context, numbers feel bigger. When value comes first, the fee feels justified.
Wow, that's strategic.
It's about guiding the conversation confidently.
And what do I do after I say the amount?
Here comes the secret weapon. Pause. Say the number and stay silent.
Stay silent? That sounds scary.
It feels scary, but it shows authority. Silence communicates confidence.
Why is silence so powerful?
Because nervous people fill silence with excuses. Confident professionals let the client respond first.
So I shouldn't say, but we can negotiate.
Absolutely. Don't apologize and don't justify immediately.
What if the client looks surprised?
Stay calm and neutral. Your body language should say, "This is normal."
Wow, I usually start explaining everything.
That explanation often weakens your position. The number should stand on its own.
Is this where overthinking happens?
Yes, your brain says, maybe it's too much, and you start defending yourself.
So confidence is like training my brain?
Exactly. When you repeat strong phrases, your brain learns safety and certainty.
How can I practice this without a real client?
Practice out loud. Say, the total investment for these results is, and pause for 3 seconds.
Just practice the pause?
Yes, because the pause is emotional training.
Interesting. I never thought about practicing silence.
Most people only practice vocabulary, not emotional control.
What happens if the client says, "It's too expensive"?
That's normal and not an attack. It's just part of negotiation.
I always feel rejected when I hear that.
It's not rejection, it's information. They're telling you about their budget.
So what should I answer?
Say, I understand. Which part of the project should we remove to fit your budget?
Wow, that sounds strong.
Absolutely. It protects your value.
Why not just lower the fee?
Because lowering immediately teaches the client that your number wasn't real.
That's true, right?
Exactly. Your expertise has a fixed value.
What if they insist on paying less?
Then you adjust the scope, not the value. Less work, lower fee.
Interesting. So we don't discount, we redesign, right?
Exactly. That keeps your authority intact.
I feel like this changes everything for me.
That's the breakthrough moment. You see? You're shifting from insecurity to strategy.
Wow, can imagining it really help me say it confidently?
Yes, because when you imagine success, your brain starts believing it's possible.
So the real problem was never my English level.
Exactly. It was mindset and structure.
This is so empowering.
When you know what to say, fear disappears.
Can we practice some real scenarios?
Absolutely. That's the best way to build automatic confidence.
How can I respond naturally when a client asks, "So, how much do you charge?"
You can say,
The project fee for this scope of work is $1,200. Then stop talking and let the silence work for you.
Just that short sentence?
Yes, short and clear is powerful. Long explanations usually reduce authority.
What if I feel the urge to justify the amount immediately?
That urge comes from insecurity, not logic. Replace that impulse with a calm pause and steady eye contact.
Wow, that feels uncomfortable already.
Growth often feels uncomfortable at first, right? But discomfort is not danger.
Why does my brain react like it's danger?
Because money conversations trigger fear of rejection. Your brain wants approval, so it tries to lower the risk.
So, offering a discount is like asking for approval?
Exactly. It's a way of saying, please accept me. But professionals don't beg for acceptance.
That's a strong sentence. Wow.
Strong ideas create strong behavior.
Can we compare an insecure version and a confident version?
Sure. Insecure, it's $1,200, but I can lower it if necessary. Confident, the total investment for these results is $1,200.
The second one sounds so calm.
Exactly. It focuses on value and ends cleanly.
What if the client says, "That's more than I expected"?
You can answer, I understand. Let's review the scope together. That keeps the conversation professional.
Interesting. So I don't defend myself?
No defense is needed. You simply clarify expectations.
And if they say, "It's too expensive"?
Say, I understand. Which part of the project should we remove to fit your budget? That shows flexibility without lowering value.
Why is that sentence so powerful?
Because it keeps your expertise at a fixed level. You adjust quantity, not quality.
So my time has structure and limits, right?
For sure. Professionals don't negotiate their worth. They negotiate scope.
I love that. Wow.
That mindset shift changes everything.
How can I sound natural and not robotic when I say these phrases?
Practice them until they feel automatic. When phrases become chunks, your tone relaxes naturally.
So repetition builds confidence.
Exactly. Repetition removes hesitation.
What are some useful chunks I should memorize?
Try these. The project fee for this scope of work is, the total investment for these results is, and let's adjust the scope to fit your budget.
That sounds manageable.
It is manageable, and that's the point.
What mistakes do learners make when trying to sound perfect?
They overthink vocabulary and grammar. While they search for the perfect word, their confidence disappears.
Wow, that's me sometimes.
Perfection slows fluency, and fluency builds trust.
So fluency is more important than complex words?
Absolutely. Clear and calm beats complicated and nervous.
What about formality in business situations?
Professional doesn't mean complicated. Simple, direct language sounds more confident.
Can you give another comparison?
Too formal. Regarding the financial aspect, the remuneration required shall be natural. The project fee is.
The second one feels so much better.
Exactly. Natural English creates connection.
How does this affect my overall confidence in English?
When you stop translating and start using chunks, you feel faster and safer. That safety increases confidence step by step.
So translation is really slowing me down, right?
Yes, because translation creates delay. Delay creates doubt.
And doubt affects my voice?
Yeah, your tone becomes weaker when you hesitate.
Wow, I never connected hesitation with authority before.
Authority is often just calm rhythm and clear delivery.
How can I train that rhythm?
Read your few sentences out loud daily. Focus on steady pace and a short pause at the end.
Just 2 sentences at a time?
Yes, keep it simple and repeat them until they feel natural.
What if I feel nervous during a real meeting?
Slow down your breathing before saying the number. Then, deliver the sentence as practiced.
Interesting. So breathing affects communication too?
Absolutely. Calm breathing creates calm speech.
I'm starting to see that this is more psychological than linguistic.
Exactly. Language is the tool, but confidence is the engine.
How do I maintain authority without sounding aggressive?
Use calm tone and neutral facial expression. Confidence doesn't need volume.
So I don't need to be dominant?
No, you need to be steady.
What's the biggest breakthrough for learners in this topic?
Realizing that money conversations are structured, not emotional chaos.
Wow, that feels freeing. Thank you. This was eye-opening.
You're welcome. And remember, speak clearly, pause confidently, and own your value.
If I want to build stronger fluency step by step, what should I watch next?
I recommend you watch the video 7 Small Habits to Learn English. It shows you simple daily actions that make speaking feel natural and automatic.
Oh wow, small habits that really work? That sounds interesting.
Yes, because confidence doesn't come from one big change, it comes from small, consistent habits.
I'm curious already.
Perfect. Click on that video and keep building your English with me. See you there.
Bye.